Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we're going to be breaking down Spider-Man the Animated Series, Season 3, Episode 5, Rocket Racer. Let's get into it, talk about it, hit that intro.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. In today's show, we have a good one for you. We will be breaking down Spider-Man the Animated Series, Season 3, Episode 5, Rocket Racer. This one had like a meaningful message and a pretty cool story, so we are just going to get right into it. Spider-Man's romantic interlude with Felicia Hardy is abruptly interrupted in Rocket Racer, the 5th episode of Season 3. Their tender moment is shattered by the arrival of Big Wheel, a villain utilizing a colossal, menacing mechanical wheel to rob a bank. His henchmen utilizing jetpacks for daring aerial heists. The ensuing chaos sends the Big Wheel ravaging through the streets, causing an explosion near Felicia's apartment, drawing Spider-Man into the mix. A rooftop battle ensues with Spider-Man narrowly escaping being crushed by the monstrous wheel. Meanwhile, a teenager skateboarder named Robert Farrell, while innocently retrieving some dropped cash, inadvertently dropped by one of Big Wheel's escaping henchmen, finds himself wrongly accused of theft and arrested. This incident highlights the harsh realities faced by underprivileged youth, a theme explored throughout the episode. Robert's mother, Miss Farrell, initially believing her son to be reverted to his criminal past, a past connected to the Hardy Foundation's science program, struggles with his arrest, prompting Felicia to intervene. Robert's frustration with the system, compounded by his unfair arrest, fuels his rebellious nature, leading him to contemplate a life of crime. The narrative cleverly intertwines Robert's predicament with Peter Parker's feelings for Felicia. Peter, volunteering at the Hardy Foundation, encounters Robert's impressive science project, a moment that reminds him of his recent kiss with Felicia. His attempt to ask her out is stopped by her established relationship with a wealthy donor, Jason Phillips, leaving Peter feeling dejected. Robert's increasing desperation to provide for his mother culminates in him witnessing further criminal activity at his mother's grocery store, pushing him over the edge. He secretly uses equipment stolen from Big Wheel's warehouse, inadvertently caught on security footage, to construct a jet-powered skateboard and a makeshift costume, transforming into Rocket Racer. His initial intent is to use his new abilities to solve his family's financial struggles, but ultimately, his conscience conflicts with his actions. His criminal act of robbing a jewelry store, however, is quickly broadcast, leading to a chase involving Spider-Man. This high-octane chase leads to a series of near misses and daring escapes, culminating in a showdown with Big Wheel. Spider-Man, tracking Rocket Racer through the web tracer, uncovers Robert's identity. The climax features a thrilling sequence where Rocket Racer uses his ingenuity to disable Big Wheel, culminating in a dramatic crash. Though Rocket Racer's actions are ultimately misguided, his resourcefulness and quick thinking prove instrumental in stopping Big Wheel, a turning point in his character arc. The episode resolves with Robert realizing the importance of education, Big Wheel's arrest, and the resolution of the romantic tension between Spider-Man and Felicia, each character finding a path towards reconciliation and personal growth, highlighting the importance of family education and the ongoing fight against injustice. This episode closes with a final showdown against the thugs who threatened Robert's mother's store, solidifying the episode's focus on the choices made when faced with difficult circumstances. This story was awesome, and I feel like I can relate to a lot of this. There wasn't a lot of opportunities when I was a kid, and it was just me and my mom, and being a teenager, I definitely got into some trouble, got into a few fights, did things that I wish I could, take back And now that we're older, we see things a lot differently. And Robert didn't have the best guidance all the time, and he was trying to do the right thing, but he was always being pushed into the wrong direction and even accused of stuff that he didn't even do. But at the end of the day, he just wanted to help his mom. And I know plenty of stories just like this. If you label someone a criminal long enough, they're just going to become one. It is a little crazy, but a great story and talking point for a kid's show. This show is just freaking awesome, I'm not going to lie. Before we leave you, let's get into some notes and trivia from Spider-Man animated fandom. This episode is loosely based on The Amazing Spider-Man number 172 and The Amazing Spider-Man number 182 from 77 and 78. In both issues, Spider-Man faces Rocket Racer and Big Wheel. This episode and the spot are considered by most fans to be the two worst episodes of Spider-Man the Animated Series. You know what? When I was watching this, I was thinking, I bet fans think this is the worst, but if this is the worst, that's really freaking good because the villains aren't great. You know what I'm saying? They're not my favorite villains, but there was a good story here. And a story that isn't told too often in children's TV. So we have to, tip our hat to that. There's only a couple notes here, but these are pretty interesting. Jackson Wheel is never called by his comic book name, Big Wheel, in the episode. However, Robert does refer to the vehicle as the Big Wheel. Also, Robert is never called Rocket Racer in this episode. You're right, no one calls him that. They should have had someone be like, what is that? Is that a rocket? Is that a racer? Let's call him Rocket Racer. That would have been kind of cool. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. So thanks again for watching and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Lewis Cairns, and Roderick Hare. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now. And you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.